Katie is no stranger to the needle, though you might not realize he has a total of 13 tattoos, due to his preference of centering them all where his jersey can mask their existence. But in 2013, there was no hiding from what became a public outbreak the moment he posted a snap of a new tat depicting a meaningful Bible verse from James 1:2-4 that, when carefully examined, exhibited an unfortunate error. The word mature was misspelled, and the internet made sure to let him know. It took him less than 24 hours to assure his fans that the mishap was taken care of, and he went on to average the most points in his career the following season. So, the people forgot shortly after. Cue the spooky soundtrack, because this player's tattoo has sparked countless Reddit threads to dive full throttle into conspiracy mode. Back in the 2017-2018 season, Terry was interviewed by GQ, giving a full tattoo tour, especially vocal about the new piece gracing the back of his head. In old digital alarm clock font, he had the numbers 317 wrapping around, visible only with a close fade highlighting the area. His initial answer to what significance the three numbers had was that they symbolized his birthday. Now, when you flip the image upside down, the numbers mimic the word lie. And more recently, in a pre-game interview, he shared that he believes the world is upside down, that everything is just a big lie. Now, you can do with that information what you will, but maybe don't be surprised if this story comes back to haunt you, wondering what really is real. Dennis Schroeder was traded from the Lakers to their greatest rival, the Boston Celtics. Schroeder was actually excited about the move, and after only a few months of residing in the city, the guard was determined to show his deep devotion and dedication he felt for this new team by, you guessed it, getting the logo permanently etched on his body. But that loyalty was unfortunately unreciprocated when only a few months later, the team ended up shipping him off to Houston, leaving the tat as a sour reminder that he was officially ghosted. At some point in his younger years, he had the bright idea of getting a tribal sun tattooed around, yes, his belly button. Maybe he had cracked a few too many cold ones after a game, or perhaps Spike Lee had paid off his tattoo artist in advance, bribing them to give his arch nemesis the most humiliating piece they could scheme up. Either way, let's just say, the later in life Reggie gets, the faster the sun seems to set. Mike Scott seemed to fail to remember what a trend was. His tattoos will forever keep him grounded in the year 2013. Emojis piqued his interest when they began circulating in the early 2010s, and one late night at a buddy's house in Atlanta, he donned his first emoji tat, then his second, and then his third. And as the software would release new emojis, Mike would eagerly upload them onto his skin. Some found his choice of self-expression cringe, others found it to be hilarious, but Mike truly didn't care about other people's very loud opinions. I mean, he predicted the government was suppressing classified information about UFOs, and 10 years later, look where we're at. The now Atlanta Hawks guard and his girlfriend Janiyah Michelle always had an on-again, off-again relationship, but that didn't stop Janiyah from getting her man's name stamped on her chest, publicly showing off her affection no matter the cost. Unfortunately, the pandemic hit, invoking some issues that ultimately led to the couple's split. Janiyah did what any normal person would do and had the tattoo removed. But as fate would have it, they found their way back to one another and mended any spats they had previously experienced. So again, as any normal person would do, she got another tattoo of her boyfriend's name on her body, this time being smarter with the placement, getting it in a smaller font on the underside of her right arm.